everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy NQ Trader here. NQ Trader Brandon back again with another trade recap video. This time we're gonna do, it's a little different. I stopped doing the daily recaps because I had a whole bunch of stuff going on. Been busy. So I'm gonna just start doing weekly recaps, and man, this week has been crazy week. So basically this was almost like a break-even week. If I'm looking at my net P&L, my net liquidity, this is like a break-even week compared to last week. So I think last week I finished up around 42k, or maybe like just over 40k, and this week ended up with a net of 43,208. So but first we got a lot to get into. I'm gonna go over, I think I left off with the recaps. I think I left off on I want to say the 18th was the last day I did the recap, and then yeah, as you see on the 19th I had a 12k losing day. It was just, I don't even know what was going on. I can't even remember what was going on. But you can see all the trades here. Just started out strong, I guess, and then I think that was the day I was being stubborn again, when I could have got out in profit, and then I didn't. And then yeah, you could just see, like I said, started off strong, or pretty strong. Took light trades in the morning, then caught a $1,300 $1,700 win, and then apparently trying to short the market on Tuesday, and that's when everything just came crashing down, right? Lost 3k on that, so basically gave back all the gains, and then yeah, just slowly dwindling down. We had a $1,800 short secured, and then yeah, just that last 11 and 12 o'clock, yeah, ended up losing all of that. So real ugly, real nasty. Like I said, just terrible. Ended up down 12k on that day. Not proud. I think there was probably a tilt day, probably. So I tried to factor in the fees and commissions. It's still a little off, but I was able to go in and add fees and commissions. So for those of y'all checking back in, my total P&L, or total balance, ending balance right as of right now, is I'm up $43,208. So Friday, the 22nd, Friday, yesterday, today's Saturday for me. Yesterday we had a $10,000 day on that drop. So all the latest moves have been happening in the afternoon. That's what I've noticed. All the moves have been happening after. The real moves, obviously, they happen in the beginning, at the open with the volatility, but a lot of the second big move of the day has been happening in the afternoon after the stream. So if I hadn't capitalized on any real big moves on stream, because I have certain hours I gotta stick to. This week I kind of been breaking that. Definitely been going full tilt on a few days, and you want to see what tilt looks like. I will show you what tilt looks like here in the performance tab. It's just crazy. So those of y'all who were on the stream, who caught the stream, I'm trying to keep this video as detailed but as short as possible, because I know this is going to be a lot. But those of y'all who were on the stream Friday, yesterday, I started off the day down 8k, right? I took these 9 trades, and I was going heavy size, just trying to, I don't know, make quick scalps with heavier size, and just making I tried to trade. This was what it was. I tried to trade a pre-market, that news event at 7:30. It was pre-market. I tried to hop in that and maybe get a little buffer without even setting my levels. That's how you know I was still recovering from Wednesday. So if y'all don't know, Wednesday was that huge 250 point drop in the market. Um, I ended up I ended up being up as much as 16K off that drop, but I was in such full tilt mode that I was just trading everything and I gave it all back. So I will show you that day, but let me talk about this day. I know I'm kind of jumping all around. It was just that crazy of a week for me. And I never want to go through that even though I'm back being up barely. I don't want to go through that again. I want to just stick to trade. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the streaming getting to me or because I thought the stream had helped. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to keep my performance high. I don't know, but I don't want to go through that again. It was mentally draining, physically exhausting, and yeah, I do not want to have to go through that again in the following weeks. Because I do have a goal in mind that I'm trying to hit. I'm trying to reach with these Apex accounts. Obviously, I want to trade the full 3 months, get those payouts, and then when I get to month 4, I want to see how much I can grow these accounts. Because right now I'm down to three PA accounts. I want to see how much I can grow these accounts, and then maybe I'll see about withdrawing the full balance, 100%. Between the three, so I don't know, but yeah, I started off down 8K, basically 9K, almost 9K. I started off down, and then I didn't trade the accounts. I made some small little baby trades, but then Friday in the afternoon after the stream, so I shut everything down. I shut the stream down, but something was telling me I just kept my charts open. I went to take care of some things. Came back and I just looking at it, and I noticed I just had the feeling again, that same feeling that I had Wednesday about the drop. I had in another previous day. I just had the same feeling again that it was gonna drop. So I trusted my instincts. I started off light. Only one contract, and then once I noticed and saw that the thing was running, I basically just went all in. The volume, everything was confirming, everything was lining up. Like that back half side was the better me, and the better. I pretty much shorted the top. I was the better trader on that back side. The morning side that y'all got to see, that was just me making irrational. And y'all didn't even see it because I started off down 8K pre-market before the stream even opened up. And I told you, I was transparent. I let y'all guys know. I let everybody know, like, hey, I'm going to have to pivot my strategy on this because this week has just been rough. But once I caught that move, I basically, like I said, I went all in strategically. I didn't go all in all at once. I scaled in my winning trade, my winning position, and I took profits along the way. So I basically started off losing 8K. I made back basically made 19K to come back and walk away with 10K. So Friday was a 10K day for me. I took 57 trades. That last about 45 minutes to an hour is when that dump happened. That's how long it took. I think it dumped like 120 something points if I remember correct, because I remember measuring that move from top to bottom. It was like 125, 126 points in like 45 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I want some of that. So I basically made the 8K back plus more to end up walking away with 10K. Even after fees and commissions, walked away with 10K. So that was good. That was good to bring me back to break even, but man, I do not want any more performances like I had last week. I think I last left you guys off. This was the Monday. That was a clean day. You guys can go back and watch that recap. But then we get to Tuesday. I think this is when the craziness ensues. I lost 12K on the day. 12K on the day. Trading on Tuesday. I was kind of, if I remember correct, it was like, yeah, it was just tilt city, trying to go heavy, you know. Total loss 18K, total profit made was 6K for that 12K loss. Lost 12K on Tuesday. And I'm gonna run through the journal, through the charts with you guys as well, so you can see. But Wednesday was that day. Oh man, if you were a bear, you were salivating. So I only ended up walking away with 4K, and I say only, and 4K is good, but you can see this is full tilt. This is full tilt, everyone. I look at this. My gross P&L was almost 8K, 7, but I had almost 4K in fees and commissions, $3,800 in fees and commissions. Total profit, I made $93,000 in a day, but don't even worry about that, because look at the loss. $85,000 loss versus the 93K all in one day. This was full tilt. 227 trades, 2,500 contracts, like full tilt was in full effect. And this was Wednesday. And like I said, I could have closed out being up $16,000 on the day. I don't know what it was. Well, I do know what it was. Like I said, I was full tilt. I wanted more. I wanted to avenge that, even though I was already made more than 12K that I lost the previous day. I just wanted to avenge that. I wanted more. I was going for 20K and basically gave back 16 of that to walk away with 4K. Again, physically tired because I was sitting in here all day pretty much after the stream. Mentally drained, mentally tired, emotionally. I mean, emotions, you try to keep your emotions out of the market, but, we're all human. It was emotionally draining. This is a full tilt day, ladies and gentlemen. This is a full tilt day. And then we get to Thursday. This was, again, barely walking away, up 1,400. Total profit 14K, total loss 12K. Again, I think it's me trying to go heavy size too soon. So I'm gonna start off my trading. My plan going forward, obviously, is to start small, and if it's a big mover, a big move, scale in accordingly. We'll leave it at that. Scale in accordingly. Longest trade to 5 hours. I think because it's just craziness, man. And then of course the 22nd, started out losing that 8K, came back, took some baby trades, and then once that big move happened, that 26 point drop, was able to recover and make the 10K, basically getting my balance back to break even. So that's that side of things. Let's go over and take it to the journal here. So like I said, my total, I tried adding the fees and commissions in here. It's still a little off, but my total net profit is 43,000. That this week dropped my win rate percentage down because obviously for the tiltness. You look here at the calendar. Yeah, it's just madness. We had a 3K winning day, that huge 12K loss of going just tilt. Wednesday I went tilt again. Was able to stay green on the day. Thursday 1K, and then that big 10K Friday. So yeah, I know y'all don't want to really walk through any of these trades on the charts. I did take a screenshot of the charts for Friday, for yesterday, just to show the transparency that I did take that 8K loss on the day. Here's the screenshot. This here was pre-market. I tried shorting the news because it was dropping, and I shorted down here. This was actually my short. and then I had limits set, and price just ran up. I was aiming. This was only going to be a scalp. I was aiming for this. Well, one, I was aiming for VWAP, this yellow line here. I was aiming for VWAP, and then I was also aiming for potentially this golden Fibonacci zone here. Apparently there was a lot of liquidity and demand right here, so it got bought back up so fast. So we get to this candle here. I'm thinking, you know, I'm trying to imagine like, okay, maybe this is gonna run back down. It is news, and yeah, it just keeps running, and I bam, 8K already. Market's not even open. And then, like I said, I took baby trades in between, and then baby trade here, baby trade here. At this point, my confidence is just shot. Basically from the whole week, like I'm indecisive. I'm not looking at the levels properly like I should be doing. This was all just full tilt, and then here you can see I didn't quite catch the top of the drop, but everything was confirming for me on this move down. So I started noticing when price was up here at the 2021 level, 1720, 1721. I came in and I saw, got short on this drop. I saw this candle here, and I'm checking every other chart just to confirm. So I'm trading off the 5-minute, basically the 5 and the 2000 tick chart, but I'm also checking every other chart just to confirm that everything is good. So I started light, one contract, and once I see it's still going, okay, I add another contract, add in, and then once we get in this candle, I take some profit off the table. I believe price, you know, gets in, drops, probably pumps back up, and then I scale in again, or this time I add new positions from up here. I was in at around 1706, 1707 area, between 07 and 03. I think these came in shorting at 1703. Then the big move happened. We break VWAP. Gets into the next candle here, and I'm just like, okay, this is the real move that's about to happen now. This is gonna keep dumping, so I scale in more right here. You know, after we break VWAP, I was watching this area here because there was previous support. I believe this is the 970 area. I was watching this area. I scale in some more. We drop. End up taking some profit off the table right here at around 960, because that was 960, 962 was support from like a few days ago. I think it was 965 we were looking at. We had called it out on stream. And once I saw this, you know, we go down, full bar candle, and then it kind of wicks back up. I add in right here at this level, as it was, you know, in real time it was going down. I short again, I add some more. Obviously it pulls back a little bit, gives you know, the bulls try one last time to get it back up there, but they can't hold it. I knew the move wasn't done. Just by looking at it, I could tell the move wasn't done. So I waited through the drawdown, and then it came back down heavy. You know, I'm adding in, I'm scaling out and scaling in at the same time, like just trying to manage the trade, trying to keep my break even above where price is at, basically, because I'm short. Obviously I'm short. So like I said, I take this profit off the table, start taking this off the table here, and then at this point I'm pretty much done. I'm up like 8 or 9K, and then I think I go in like one more time to take this profit down here. I scale it because I was looking at, I had a limit set just above the golden fib just in case it wanted to bounce right there, but I also had a target sitting here at around like between 910 and 915 was my target range for the final drop. So I think I got out at like 912, and then one of them was like 915, where I exited. So yeah, and that was Friday's action. That's how I came back and basically saved the account. I mean, it wasn't in crazy danger, but I did lose a chunk, a large chunk of my balance that I had built up over these past couple weeks, or these past few weeks. So that was Friday. That's how we ended up where we are, basically back over a little bit break even, and yeah, that was my crazy week thus far. I can click on the 19th and show you just how foolish it was. Like I said, I started off strong. Any regular person, I should have been done. I think I was up like, yeah, just over 3K, and I just gave that all back. Gave it all back. I started off like right here is trade number one. Went light, like I said I was gonna do. Kept it light. I didn't want to go too heavy too soon, and that's a thing I have to watch out for. Starting off too heavy size too soon. Want to go light so you can survive a little bit of the drawdown. Since my account balances are built up, if I would have just went in one contract, I would have been able to survive a little bit of drawdown. You know, this was just a quick little short scout, 14 points on one contract. Yeah, second one, I did hop in 5 contracts, I believe, yeah, off rip, and I caught 3 points because I was, I don't know, just a little not really confident in it, and yeah, or no, this was a long. So yeah, get out here because I'm not liking it. 3 points, 5 contracts, a couple $300. I would have ate through. So I longed here at 73. I longed on this candle at 73, and then I got out at 76. Because I would have had to have sat through all this drawdown with 5 contracts. Eventually, it could have been, I could have held and got out here in the 90s or the high 80s. But, at this point, my confidence isn't, I don't know. Yeah, the confidence, decision making, I wasn't feeling it. And yeah, then I get a long 6 contracts. I think this was a scale in, or I know I didn't go 6 off rip. So I longed 1 at 958 and then 5 more at 970. So 1 contract long, basically down here at the bottom at 58. Then I scaled in 5 more here at 70. Ate through a little bit drawdown, and then we exit the 1 at 81 and exit the 5 at 79. So yeah, average entry 68, average exits 79, 979. Just caught 11 points, 6 contracts, pretty decent trade. And then another $1,700 profit. Like I said, I started off the trade day pretty strong. I should have been done right there, but I mean that was at 9 o'clock. We've only been in the market for 30 minutes, or no, 8:30. Yeah, about a little over 30 minutes for me, and I just for some reason wanted to keep trading. I don't know. Caught along 10 contracts, 9 points, $1,700, and then the craziness ensues. I gave back basically all the gains that I just made trying to short this, up here, short it up here. Started off with 1, scaled in. No, actually, I did one short. And then I scaled in 5 for 6 contracts, and then I scaled in another 5, bringing that up to 11 contracts. So 11 contracts traded. I lost 17 points. Bought to cover, exited my position up here around a little over 17. And then look, I'm always too early on the move. So I'm short around here in the 90s, right? But I'm too heavy. I'm too heavy in size right now. You know, and then I exit out at 1701 and oh 02, right? 1701, 1702. Price jumps up to oh 07 before it just dumps. It dumps. And this was also a level that price was struggling to break before it broke and made new highs. Was this level here between 1707, oh 08 to basically like 12 and 15. And then so it takes up to oh 07 and then just dumps and drops. So I could have capitalized on that. I could have capitalized on that a lot, but I didn't. I was too early on the move. And this is why it's key to go light, and build your, if you're still confident in the move and you're in it, you can build your position, slowly scale in, and then the drop happened. So the analysis was right. I was just too early in the moment, and that's what I've been noticing for a lot of my trades. Have been a little bit too early. So we give back all those gains, and then I'm trying to get it back. That's my problem, right? I'm basically revenge trading. One contract, 5 points. Just then I started losing. Small baby gains turn into bigger losses. We had a little small comeback, but at this point I'm still down, I believe. And then we just go crazy with the contracts. Heavy size. I'm trying to short this. This move's going up. I'm trying to short it. Just doing stuff that's out of character and not making sense to lose 12K on a day. So I'm short, and then, I mean, it would have made sense to short up here, but my shorts are like, I don't know, and I guess I let it come back on me. I don't even know. I can't even remember. Can't even tell you what really happened, but yeah, it's just bad. I never want to go through a week like this. Yeah, and that was the last trade. Yeah, that was the last trade, and then we get into the 20th. Yep. So yeah, guys, that was my week. It was crazy. It was hectic. We got to get this profit. We got to get these back up, but we got to do it responsibly. Like I said, I end up just over break even, which is cool and everything, but this has been a crazy week. I never want to go through that again. And we got Christmas coming up. We'll be back live Tuesday. I'm not trading nothing. I'm not touching this once the market opens up in the evening, because the market will open back up at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. for me. I'm in Central. So we'll be back. I'll probably look at the structure to see what happens, so I could do some chart study, some analyzing the charts. But we'll be back live Tuesday morning, and I'll probably trend lightly, because we're approaching the end of the year. Things are going to get probably crazy in January. Probably not much volume this upcoming week, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining this crazy weekly recap for the week of the 18th to the 22nd. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot, trying to grow this channel. We live stream every day, basically right at the open. We're live, and we usually cut the stream around lunchtime, around 11 Central, maybe sometimes 11:30 if I'm still in a position or whatnot. But yeah, come join us if you can, live streams. We'd appreciate it. We have a good time. We analyze levels. Obviously, we joke. Sometimes we go tilt. We try to avoid that. This week was a tilt week, but you can see here we had good, profitable weeks. Took some small L's back here, but still remained green on the week. Had a full, solid green week. This never should have happened. 12K loss never should have happened. But anyway, I'll catch you guys Tuesday. If you guys celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If not, Happy Holidays. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody. As always, Peace.